The sport of athletics has always been a theater of human possibility, a stage upon which individuals test the boundaries of speed, strength, and endurance. Few events in athletics capture the imagination of the world, like the men's 100 meters dash, often considered the purest expression of speed. When Akani Simbine stormed to a 9.90-second victory at the Gaborone International Meet, the world of track and field took notice. His performance not only set a world-leading time for the year, but also reasserted his place among the elite sprinters of this generation. In a world dominated by sprinting giants from the United States, Jamaica, and other traditional sprinting powerhouses, Simbine's explosive run on African soil was a moment of continental pride and global significance. This essay explores in detail the significance of Simbine's 9.90-second sprint in Gaborone. It examines the race itself, the athlete's background, the conditions that led to this performance, and what it means for the 2025 athletics season and beyond. From technical analysis to historical context, we will journey through this momentous achievement and understand why it matters not just for Simbine, but for athletics fans worldwide. On a warm, wind-legal afternoon in Gaborone, Botswana, spectators packed the stadium to witness one of the most competitive meets on African soil. The Gaborone International Meet, increasingly recognized as a key event on the World Athletics calendar, drew athletes from across the continent and beyond. But as the men's 100 meters final lined up, the crowd's attention narrowed to one man, Akani Simbine. The gun fired, and Simbine's start was as crisp as it was powerful. Known for his efficient reaction times, he burst from the blocks with purpose. The opening 30 meters saw him separate subtly from his competitors, but it was in the transition phase, between acceleration and top speed, that Simbine truly stamped his authority. His upright posture, flawless stride frequency, and economic arm drive powered him through the middle section of the race. By 60 meters, the race had been decided. While other sprinters fought to maintain their form and speed, Simbine seemed to glide, his legs churning like pistons, but with an effortless grace. As he crossed the line in 9.90 seconds, the stadium erupted. The wind gauge flashed, plus 0.8 meters per second, comfortably within legal limits, ensuring the time would count for record and ranking purposes. This was more than just a fast time. It was the fastest in the world so far that season. In an Olympic year, or World Championship year, world-leading performances so early in the season often hint at what's to come. For Simbine, this was a statement. He was ready to challenge the best, and he intended to do so on his own terms. To fully appreciate Simbine's 9.90-second run, it is essential to understand the athlete behind the time. Born on September 21, 1993 in Kempton Park, South Africa, Simbine's journey into athletics began at a young age. Like many young South Africans, he dabbled in various sports, but his natural speed quickly set him apart. What sets Simbine apart is not just his raw speed, but his remarkable consistency. In an era where injuries, false starts, and fluctuations in form plague many sprinters, Simbine has maintained an enviable level of performance. Between 2016 and 2024, he regularly featured in global finals, including the Olympics and World Championships, often finishing in the top 5 or 6. His breakthrough Commonwealth Games gold in 2018 was a historic moment, making him the first South African to win the 100-meter title at the Games since 1950. Off the track, Simbine is known for his calm demeanor, discipline, and focus. He has often spoken about the responsibility he feels representing South Africa and Africa on the global stage. The Gaborone 9.90 is not just another fast time. It is a continuation of a career marked by dedication, resilience, and the pursuit of excellence. For decades, African athletes have traveled abroad to run fast times, drawn by the superior facilities, competition, and exposure of European and American meets. But times are changing. The Gaborone International Meet, along with events in Nairobi, Pretoria, and other African cities, is part of a concerted effort to bring high-level athletics home. Gaborone's stadium boasts a fast mondo track, warm conditions ideal for sprinting, and a growing reputation for producing quality results. The meet attracts sprinters, jumpers, and throwers looking for early season opportunities to test their form. Simbine's 9.90 only reinforces Gaborone's status as a legitimate destination for elite sprinting. Sprinting at the highest level is a science as much as it is an art. Simbine's 9.90 was the result of meticulous preparation and flawless execution. Let's break down the elements that contributed to this performance. Simbine's reaction time was sharp, and his drive phase, the crucial first 30 meters, showed minimal wasted motion. His head remained down, spine neutral, and force application was clean. Between 30 to 60 meters, Simbine transitioned smoothly from the drive phase into upright running. His stride frequency and length were in perfect harmony, allowing maximum velocity buildup. From 60 meters onwards, Simbine maintained velocity without signs of deceleration. His posture remained tall, hips high, and his ground contact times were brief, all hallmarks of world-class sprinting. With a plus 0.8 meters per second tailwind, Simbine's time was well within legal limits. The conditions in Gaborone, altitude, temperature, and track quality were conducive to fast times, but do not diminish the performance's merit. A world lead at any point in the season is significant, but a 9.90 early in the outdoor campaign sends shockwaves through the sprinting community. It sets the tone for the season, challenges rivals, and positions the athlete as a contender for the year's biggest prizes. Simbine's time forces sprinters like Fred Kerley, Trayvon Bromell, Noah Lyles, and others to take notice. It places Africa, and South Africa in particular, squarely in the spotlight as the season builds toward the World Championships and Olympic Games. The immediate response to Simbine's performance was electric. Athletics media outlets worldwide carried headlines proclaiming his achievement. Social media lit up with praise from fellow athletes, fans, and commentators. In South Africa and across Africa, the pride was palpable. Simbine trended on Twitter with hashtags like #Simbine 9.9 and #AfricanExcellence gaining traction. For Simbine, the 9.90 is a springboard. It indicates excellent physical preparation, technical sharpness, and mental readiness. But the road ahead will be challenging. Maintaining and improving upon such a performance requires careful management of competition schedules, training loads, and recovery. Akani Simbine's 9.90 second dash in Gaborone was more than just a race. It was a declaration. It announced to the world that he is ready, willing, and able to challenge for the biggest prizes in athletics. It reminded fans that African sprinting is alive, vibrant, and capable of producing world leaders on home soil. In a sport where hundredths of a second separate glory from defeat, Simbine's performance in Gaborone will be remembered as a highlight of the 2025 season. It is a performance that inspires, excites, and sets the stage for what promises to be an unforgettable year in track and field. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more inspiring sports content. What's your favorite Akani Simbine's moments? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.